Yo, what's good, my brother?
What's good, G?
Chilling, my brother. Keyshawn Davis in the house. What's good, man? First
Yeah,
and foremost, first and foremost, how you doing in this coronavirus, the pandemic? I know it affected a lot of people. How's it affected, everything that you going on for yourself?
well, the biggest effect it had on me personally was the Olympics being pushed back to next year, and
Mm.
that's really the biggest effect. That's just keeping me humble, just staying humble, and just keep training. And hopefully, hoping for the best for the Olympics next year.
That's what up. Yo, if y'all don't know, Keyshawn Davis, the #1 amateur boxer in the country. Not only lightweight, I'm talking about pound for pound, baby. Pound for pound. Yo, you're your only chance, man. You're the only chance to bring the gold back. To bring that. You're the
Man,
only chance.
I don't really like when people say that, man, because we do got good fighters on the
Oh,
USA boxing team with us right now that been alongside me training for about 3 years strong. You know what I'm saying? So we do got other chances other than me, but I respect the respect coming from y'all.
oh, you're the golden child, though, man. You're the
Yeah, I
golden child.
understand.
When they're
Definitely.
thinking about Olympics and they think about Keyshawn Davis, they always go. It goes back to the early days of when Olympics was the Olympics, when it was Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Oscar de la Hoya. That feeling, that Olympic, when Olympic gold medal was actually worth more than the world title,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely. Like back when even Muhammad Ali won the jump, or my hometown, Sweet Pea. He won the Pan Ams, and then he went and won the Olympics also. So that jump go way, way back from generations of fighters.
So tell us more about yourself for the people that don't know you. How you started in boxing, and
Right,
so go ahead. How you
right.
started in boxing, or did boxing find you?
Oh, I would say I found boxing actually. Growing up, personally, I was always an aggressive kid. Like I was always fighting at my brothers, or somebody messed my little brother outside, I would go fight them, or like I was always the aggressive kid. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers was athletes growing up. We was playing football, basketball, got a little taste of baseball, and there was a boxing gym just right up the street from us. So our mother just thinking like, well, just let's get them active into another sport, see if they like boxing. Well, she took all three of us up there, me, my older brother Kelvin, my younger brother Keon. And when we walked in the gym, it was just kids our age sparring. I'm 9 years old, my older brother 11, my youngest brother 7. And it was kids around our age sparring, and we just watching for about an hour. We just watching, not saying nothing, not really talking to each other. Then our mother asked us, "Do y'all want to sign up?" And all of us agreed, like yes. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, the next day we started boxing and never stopped.
That's a good story because you usually hear the fathers putting their sons into boxing or letting their son become professional. You always see that collaboration with father and son in the sport of boxing.
Exactly.
You see the Shane Mosley of the world, the Roy Jones Jr. of the world, the Floyd
Right.
Mayweather, the Teofimo Lopez.
Right. It's funny you say that though, because like my mother, like being alongside us throughout all them years of fighting and training and stuff like that. Like I'm 21 years old right now, but I started when I was 9 years old. So her being alongside us, she done learned so much of the game to where it's like sometimes when she yells stuff at me when I'm fighting, I'm like, Ma, you right. I do gotta go to my jab, boy. Just like little stuff that I probably used to do, back then that she seen, and I'm probably not doing currently in the fight. So she'll yell out something that like, yeah, Ma, you right. Let me start doing that. Let me start listening to you type. So it goes down to the female too.
Hey, you already know they rule the world. I wouldn't see you and Mom Dukes on the pads. Picking up the pads. That
Look,
would be
Floyd Senior.
Yep.
Floyd
That
Senior
would be
look,
good. You should make a video about that, man. Forget about the father. The mothers is running boxing now.
for real though, man.
Yo. So how's it going with the you in Colorado Springs or not yet?
Nah, I'm actually in Houston right now.
Oh, okay. That's where y'all training, or because I read like an article just recently. I think they put an article up, boxing scene that I don't know. There's some complications of they don't know you for sure going to the Olympics.
Right,
You could can you
right,
clarify that article? It just came out today, right?
right. Today, in all honesty, bro, I just quickly skimmed over that article right before I got on the call with you. I'm like, 'cause I wasn't on my phone all day. I'm playing 2K all day. I'm not into that none of that social media stuff for real. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing like people NBC texting me, and so I'm like, hold up, what's going on? Then I got another a message from Twitter. So I read the Twitter post, and I guess the article you seen, I just seen on Twitter just now, right before this interview, and I read it, and I was reading like, man, I'm going to the Olympics. Like, I'm not about to keep, you feel me? I'm not about to keep playing with these people out here and just act like I'm in the middle of anything. Like, I'm going to the Olympics. I'm not turning pro until I know the Olympics is canceled. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I feel like that's the best move at the end of the day. And a lot of questions was being asked was like, well, what if you wait that long, Keyshawn, and the Olympics get canceled? That's not all. It's always like really next year in July. You feel me? So that's
Yeah.
a valid question. So how I was answering, I was like, well, honestly, I'm not gonna wait until that long, anyways, because if you just think about the Olympics itself, you got a lot of things that you got to do before the Olympics even happens. Understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if they don't open the world up even before they got enough time to start preparation, then the Olympics is not going to happen anyways. So we're
Yeah.
gonna know a decision before the Olympics is even here. You feel what I'm saying? So right now it's just really playing it month by month, and just going about that and just staying in shape while doing it.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, looking at how boxing is right now and the professional level and how COVID has impacted the industry probably. Um, I'd be like, man, you don't even need to rush it. You don't even need to go pro right now. I mean, is the money right? Are they going to shortchange you? Because it looks like everybody's taking a pay cut right now, or trying to take a pay cut, or fighting not to take a pay cut. So probably you walking into the professional level right now is like, I'd rather go get this gold.
Right. I mean, it's that too. But I explained to like my circle how why I kind of was flirting with pro, and then I had a promoter explain to me exactly how I was explaining it, and he was saying, well, Keyshawn, about time this time next year, say if you go pro sometime next month, you will be probably making what your signing bonus is going to be if you're going to gold medal. You probably going to be making that next year in your pro fights if you was to go pro this year. You feel what I'm saying? So in that situation, it's like it's really up to me in that situation. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, and also with the pro, while I was flirting with the pro thing, is now everybody's on TV automatically. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? And with that, that's just extra promotion. With Keyshawn Davis itself, like, I'm already big amateur, so I'm just gonna
yeah.
carry that my amateur title onto TV. You feel what I'm saying?
True,
So I
true.
was also thinking like that. I'm like, wow, I can really just use the coronavirus thing for the best of me in pros right now. But I feel like the best decision is to wait for the gold medal, because who's telling if I do win the gold medal? Who's telling what that signing bonus will be in the future? You feel what I'm saying? But I just gotta go out there and win the gold medal so I can show everybody else this was really the best decision to do for myself.
Nah, it's true. You make a lot perfect sense. Yeah, I 100% agree with you because I know. Let's say for the fighters that don't go to the Olympics or don't go far, they're going to the pros and they'll fight like 20, 30 bouts. But the guys that usually go to the Olympics, they get there, they're 14, 13 bouts, and they're already into title contentions. Shakur Stevenson's of the world. How many fights he had? He already had a title. I think with like 12, 13
11,
fights.
12. Yeah.
Yeah. Teofimo Lopez is what, 15 fights in. Clarissa
Mm-hmm.
Shields, she already just came off the bat. Lumachenko, all these. So I think there's people that don't know the importance of even being in the Olympics or just being an elite amateur, that you're gonna come into professional circuit and already you're gonna be in position. You're gonna be ranked straight away. I think it'll be a good move. You're 21 at this stage. Psst,
Yeah.
man, you could be in a title run in 2 years or
Right.
2 years after
Right.
the games.
Right. I
When
mean,
you when,
honestly though,
when you
bro,
win the gold
like,
medal.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna win the gold medal. I'm not too worried about that. But if we just talking like future references stuff, or like how it could go now, like I have also people telling me, and these people that's in the pro game, you know what I'm saying, that established in the pro game, they were saying, if I was to go pro now, also, um, it'll probably be around like 8 if everything goes right through this coronavirus stuff like that. It'd probably be like 8 to 9 fights within my world title. You feel what I'm saying? Because I did the amateur pedigree. I did the world championships. I did the
Yeah.
Pan American games. You feel what I'm saying? I did the Continentals and stuff like that. Like I fought all the top guys in my weight class right now,
Mhm.
with more experience than me, older than me, and just have a resume than me, and I beat them guys. Understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So with the pedigree I have now, it shows that okay, I could take this to the next level in the professional games. But when we just talking about the right timing of going pro and doing it the best, for me personally, that's when the Olympics always plays a big part into things.
Yeah, let me ask you a question about that. Let's say Javante Tank Davis, he had an interview recently, and they asked him about why he didn't go to the Olympics, not the Olympics, or why he didn't stay in the amateur circuit, to try to go to the Olympics. And he said he'd rather turn pro and take his punishment while being paid. Paraphrasing. So do you think about that? Like, I could go pro, I could make money. Why am I'm going to take free punishment, as they say? Do you worry about that? Because of course now the amateur circuit, right, in America is no headgear no more, right? We already know
Right,
overseas is no headgear. So
right.
so it's not, so for the people out there listening, it's the amateur circuit is not easy. It's not easy. That's why when they come out from the amateur circuit, they go to the pros. It's about that money. It's about business. They already did. It's like, how many fights you had in the amateur circuit already? And follow with that question that I just asked. I know I went long on that one, but
Okay, you good. But I probably have about like 160 amateur fights.
damn.
Yeah, probably like 160 amateur fights, and probably only about 20, about 18 to about 15 to 20 international fights.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? And these guys that fight internationally been fighting international for 5 years and running. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? These guys are about 27, 28 years old, well established. These guys been around. You know what I'm saying? When I won the silver medal at the World Championships and the Pan
Yeah.
American Games, it was only my second year internationally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm competing with the top guys. But when it comes to staying amateur because of no headgear and not taking less punishment or taking more punishment, however you want to put it, it's really up to the fighter and what the fighter really wants to do. Like if he's passionate about going to the Olympics, then he's going to take that extra step and he's going to be willing to fight with no headgear, learn no headgear before you even get to pros.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? And just develop as a fighter more instead of thinking about it as a money perspective. You feel me?
True.
But
True.
if you put the money into it and the path and the fighter is not really passionate about going to the Olympics, you're a fighter at the end of the day. It's not no basketball, football. You're a fighter. You feel me?
Yes,
So you
sir.
get in the ring, you fighting. If you feel like you want to fight for that money, then go ahead, go pro and do you. You feel what I'm saying? So I put it as it's all up to the fighter at the end of the day, what he passionate about.
Cool. Hey, it's
Because
all
the
about
Olympics,
believing in
like you
yourself.
said, right? The Olympics is not no easy task. You feel what I'm saying? A fighter not gonna put all his energy into something that he really don't want to do. You feel what I'm saying? And plus,
Yeah.
it's not as easy as doing it. You feel me? So if he really about that bread and he really feel like that, then he's gonna go pro.
Nah. Hey, I've been saying this. Look, getting the gold medal is probably the hardest thing, and I think that even boxing media or media itself, when we're talking about sports, should actually really, you know, lift up that type of accomplishment. Because now in boxing, so many belts, people are actually
Yeah.
giving belts. They just handing the belts away like it was Halloween. It was candy and Halloween. Um,
You funny.
you
You
can,
funny.
you can't you can't
Through
hand
emails and shit. They going
you
through emails and shit.
I ain't say it. I said it. People winning emails, chips,
Yeah.
but let's keep it there.
That's where the business lies into it though. Like that's with stuff like that. That's how you know the game is all a business. Because when it
Yeah.
came to back in the day fighting, you fought for your belt, and that's period. It don't matter what happened to that fighter that had the belts. Back then, you had to fight to get that belt straight like that.
You already know. How do you feel about, because you already know there's been boxers, USA boxers like Floyd Mayweather, like Roy Jones Jr., that's been robbed. You know, do you ever did that ever cross your mind? Like, yo, that might happen. Like, man, I wish that don't happen to me. Michael Conlon, the middle finger.
Right.
Do you play that? Because I always say, I mean, I love the sport of boxing. I love it. I love it. But we can't neglect that boxing is a little corrupted in so many ways. Did that cross your mind? Like, yo, I do not want to end up like Roy Jones and be robbed, putting all the sacrifices you're doing right now to prepare to win it for the country and yourself. Do you ever think about that?
Right. Yes. As a fighter, all fighters go through stuff like that. They all think about that. Even in professional games, you get robberies too. But
Yeah.
amateurs is way more consistent, I would say. But yes, I worry about that. But as a fighter, when I go in there, and we're gonna talk about the Olympics, do I feel like I'm gonna get robbed in the Olympics? Absolutely not. Because I
Okay.
feel like next time I go in there, fight my best opponent, I'm gonna beat him into the point where they can't even rob me. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat him decisively. Like I'm not trying to go in there and make it how it was last time. I'm trying to go in
Yeah.
there and get better each and every time. You feel what I'm saying? And then in the Olympics, it's like I gotta pull it all on the line at the end of the day. You feel me? That's all I've been training for. I kind of already know who I'm gonna fight within the tournament. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I already had the extra preparation before the games even being held. So I don't feel like it's gonna be any robberies when it comes on my end because I'm just so confident in myself and what I can do.
Don't leave it into the judge's hands. That's a saying right in the sport of boxing.
Right. It's
But
most
hey,
definitely.
what's up with
I
Andy
mean, that's a
Cruz, man?
fight. I just feel like as a fight, like even with him, I feel like in the Pan American Games and in the last round, I got caught with a good punch. It's still on YouTube, also, fans.
Yeah. I
But
actually saw the fight.
yeah, you feel what I'm
But you
saying?
held
Back in
your
the
own.
last,
I didn't see it like that. I ain't see it like you got like. I mean, I saw it like,
nah,
yo, that's a hard fight to score.
yeah, all the fights is like that. Like me and him, Andy Cruz, like I feel like he's the best Cuban I ever seen. Honestly, like I feel like he's a great amateur.
Yeah,
That's what I feel like about him. He's a great amateur. But me personally, I feel like I'm gonna be a great fighter. Period. Overall, you know what I'm saying. But when we just talk about Andy Cruz itself, he got a unique style to where he make it look good in the ring to where it looks like he's doing more than what he's really doing.
yeah,
Understand what I'm saying? Because when you go back and watch the fight, if you just watch the fight itself, it's not like we doing that much fighting.
yeah.
But how he fight, it just makes it look good and appealing to the judges and the crowd, which
True.
went like it wins them over.
Yeah. I think that's tomorrow's the future's mega fight right there. You already got a storyline, and I think you're going to be the one that's hungry because, of course, he's getting the, you know, he's beating you, and it's like you always coming close. I've seen the fights, and I'm like,
Yeah,
these stuff. It doesn't seem. I mean, it seems like, man, most of the shit is like a draw. Excuse me, my language. It's like it's very competitive. I don't know.
yeah.
Do they count body shots in the amateurs? Because you be throwing those straight. Because I because I see you connecting on a lot of body shots, and I'm like, does the judges actually count the body shots, those straight to the solar plex? You got that straight jab to the body. You got that, and I'm like, do they count that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you the same answer I told everybody else, man. You, you ask me. You ask me. Cause I'm seeing the same thing y'all seeing. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? It's like, what can I tell y'all? I mean, do they count body shots? You feel me?
I don't know, man. I know they a little fickle in the pros too. With when of course, because sometimes the body shots look more how you say it. It doesn't get that type of clean look, and I can understand from the judges from other side that they might not see those clean looks. Body
Yeah,
shots are actually
exactly.
sometimes smothers on the inside, but your body shots is actually in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
It's like I was seeing it, like I was doing. I saw the last fight, and I'm counting it. When I usually do live commentary, I count every punch. I'm like this. All right, Cruz, boom, bang, 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 bang. You know, I count. I'm like
Yeah.
that. I'm very fickle
Yeah, I
like
feel
that.
you.
So I counted. I'm like, yo, it seems like these judges ain't counting the body shots, you
Hmm.
know.
And
And maybe
what
I
I
think when I
believe in too with the judges, I feel like with amateur boxing, it comes with amateur judging too. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like all that plays a part.
oh, that's fair. That's fair. Um, how can you see your style? Who you compare your style with? And I know you get this all the time. That's a question everybody probably asks you. Who you compare yourself with? Um, in the pros or legendary pros or whatever? Who you see yourself, your style, and who is your favorite boxer? You can follow up with that.
My favorite boxer is Muhammad Ali. Period. That's my favorite.
Ooh.
That's my favorite for sure. But stylistically, man, I don't want to say it. I don't. I really don't want to say it. I really don't. But stylistically, I feel like I fight like Floyd. I got a lot of stuff from Floyd
Yeah,
for sure.
the pretty
For
boy
sure.
Floyd or the money May.
Nah, Pretty Boy.
Pretty
I
boy.
feel like Pretty Boy was more. He was more in your face, jabbing you. Like he didn't give you a lot of the shoulder until he was really on the defensive. Pretty Boy. But
Yeah,
most of the time, I feel like Pretty Boy is like right in your face. You know what I'm saying? Punching straight at you, type aggressive.
exactly. You know, a lot of people like to use the shoulder roll, and they don't even need to use the shoulder roll.
Right,
I'm
right,
just,
right. They just using it.
right.
Telling
I've seen
people,
people.
I ain't never see a fighter that just uses the shoulder roll and really wins with it. Like that's
Yeah.
all he uses. I'm like, man, this man is nice.
Yeah, man. You gotta pick the spots. Gotta pick the
Right.
spots. So your favorite fighter is Muhammad Ali, and
Yes.
that's dope. I mean, I wouldn't think that a young fighter would say that, because of course he wasn't even alive when he was actually fighting. But of course, you could go look back in the tapes, YouTube or whatever. Is it
Right.
that he's your favorite fighter because what he did in the ring or what he did outside the ring that also inspire you and motivate you?
Right. I look at as a fighter, I take fighter out of it and look at him as a person. You feel what I'm saying? I take the whole fighter thing out of it, look at him as a person, and the impact that he had on people itself was inspiring me. Understand what I'm saying? It's not really of what he did for the civil rights movement or how he done it. It was like the impact of him as a person. You feel me?
Got
And
it.
then he's a boxer. You feel me? That's what made me be like, that's my favorite right there.
Yeah, man. That's that. To be honest, that's why when I was young, I ain't old, but younger.
Yeah, there you go, younger brother.
Yeah, they asked me
You
my
just a little
favorite
younger.
fighters. My three amigos was Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., and Pretty Boy.
Okay, that's
And
good.
people would be like, "Yo, but you talk a lot. You talk good about Manny Pacquiao. Oh, I thought Manny Pacquiao was your favorite fighter." I gained to respect Manny Pacquiao as a person, what he does, humanitarian efforts and stuff. I felt, I love Manny Pacquiao more so of the person like you described Muhammad Ali than anything else, you know.
Right,
So I
exactly.
understand how
He
you.
was actually my favorite fighter at first. He was my first favorite fighter, Manny Pacquiao. Before Floyd, before I even started watching Floyd, I was liking Pacquiao already.
Yeah. Manny Pacquiao is like, yo, he's doing it in the ring. People love him. The
Right.
respect, the family structure, wear God out on his sleeves. And I'm not saying other fighters that don't do it. I like Andre Ward, you know,
Hmm.
son of God. I love all of that. Sean Porter
Right.
as well. But Manny
Right.
Pacquiao does it in like in a large,
The
like
impact on the people he had. That's what. And what made me love Manny Pacquiao for him was how he came about, like how he came up in boxing.
yeah, the storyline,
Yeah, that was crazy.
the storyline. But also,
He was a
yeah,
kid.
right, the
He was a
storyline.
kid.
What
Like
what's
for real, he was a kid.
So you know that in boxing, you already know this, of course. It's not so much. It's not only what you do inside the ring, but what you do outside the ring. Or you gonna be
Of
that
course.
guy. You gonna be that guy that's very outspoken, borderline. Not disrespectful. You try to sell a fight. Are you that? But there's the triple G's of the world that keep his mouth shut, but then there is the Adrian Bronas of the world, and Shakur Stevenson is starting to talk now. I like Shakur Stevenson talking. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you got a mouth? Are the fans ready for a show?
Right. Yeah, honestly, bro, and all honestly, and I'm gonna go off my amateur fights and how I was carrying my stuff in amateur. People honestly was their feedback was telling me was like for real, Keyshawn, I was mad that dude put out your fight because I was just ready to see you fight. Period.
Yeah,
Like people just like I was just wanted to see you fight, bro. Your fight just be so exciting. Like that's what my fans was telling me, like an amateur. So I'm thinking I'm gonna just convert that over into pros because I mean, I guess something about my style, the way I win, is just also entertaining on the outside looking in.
Yeah,
Without me doing all this, amateur, you can't do no talking, you can't do all that fight build up. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So as a fighter, they just watch me as a fighter, and they already saying I'm excited.
yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So that's definitely gonna convert over to pros. But when it comes to like talking and stuff like that, I mean, I got personality. You feel what I'm
That,
saying? I
that's
know
the
how to
right word.
talk.
That's the right word.
You
That's the
feel what
right
I'm
word.
saying? I got personality. I got the charisma. So everything just is a package deal with me. If I keep it real with you, but
You heard that,
as a
y'all? It's a
fighter,
package deal.
as a fighter, you gonna like me as a fighter before anything else comes along with it.
Who's knocking on your door, man? You like the Jesus Shuttlesworth of boxing right now.
What's that?
You ever saw the movie He Got Game with Ray Allen?
I know who you talk about. I know what movie you talk about, but I ain't see it.
So what I mean, like the biggest star in college basketball, or he's
Like
coming out.
this
That's you.
Zion Williams.
So all these promoters is knocking on your door. The top ranks of the world, the Eddie Hearns, the PBC, Frank Warren, whatever. Or is everybody knocking on your door? Huh? You got to turn people away.
And I don't never turn nobody away. I just listen to everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Um. So I was gonna ask you also, looking at these matchups and the future matchups in the pros, I wanna get it from a boxer's point of view, what they see technically wise. Lomachenko,
Mhm.
Teofimo Lopez.
Who I got winning?
Who you got?
I
Dun
got
dun
Lomachenko.
dun.
I got Lomachenko. But I'm going for
Ooh.
Telefimo though. I love him as a fighter. But I'm going for Telefimo, but I got Lomachenko winning.
Hey, briefly break it down. Why? Briefly. Don't go in too much.
Hey, experience.
Okay.
Briefly breaking down. I'm breaking down the fact that he got Lomachenko got experience over him. I feel like he's gonna be a
Okay.
smarter fighter.
Okay. One thing that I see about your style is there's a lot of good boxers, good phenoms in the sport of boxing that is out right now, but some of them have great technique. What I see in you, and I could be wrong, you got the whole package. But what separates you from others that I see is that you have natural power. In which other boxers they have a lot, they have it all. They can have the whole package, but they don't have that natural power. They really got to work for that power. You have natural power. That's what is going to separate you. And I even think that in the professional level, you're going to break some ribs the way I see you going to the body. Not saying because you're here, but I'm seeing how you go to the body, you know, which is sometimes a lost art. Or the jab. You're consistent with the jab. I like that. How can you describe your style? Or tell me if I'm wrong. You know.
Now you right. You right. You do a lot of tape study. I know that much. But how could I describe my own style? I'm a aggressive boxer.
Okay.
I'm a super aggressive boxer. Like once I start off, like once the bell rings, the first round, any round, I feel you out, throw my jab, like feint you a little bit, or a lot of times I probably like stick my hand up and like probably like let you just hit me real quick just to see what your power like. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I'm gonna calculate everything before I do anything.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So after I get the rhythm of your or the feeling of how you fight, I just go from there. I just box you, outthink you, especially with these amateurs. I know I got so much experience with these professionals that I've been around for all these years. I know these amateurs can't outthink me because at the end of the day, that's what it's about in the ring. So once I get the feeling of the fighter that I'm in the ring with, of the amateur that I'm in the ring with, I just go up from there.
So who you could say is your OG, meaning like your OG in boxing, who you really who you talk to, like to say, I heard that
Honestly,
you're close with Shakur Stevenson. I heard that you've been in sparring. Did you spar with Ennis Boots Ennis?
I want to spar him though, man. Shakur's just telling me about that matchup. I got to see
Oh,
what he talk about.
oh yeah, Boots
Yeah, I
Ennis
got to see my
also.
boy Boots.
Yeah, he's also a phenom, bro. That guy is. I did a video of him. I said, man, he's the next Roy Jones. People thought I was crazy. People thought I was crazy. They be like, nah, yo, hold up, come on. I just see everything. I just see that he's a big 147. So I could see him going to 154, 160. I could see him going like, he's a
68.
big dude. And
Yeah,
got
true. Like,
everything.
and he got everything. He can box. He got power. He fast. Like, I want to spar him. I never sparred him before, but I want to spar him. And he ain't nothing but like 6 hours away from me.
Oh,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boots, my
man.
guy though.
Yeah, man. That's the phenom right there. Can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. So what about you and Shakur? How's the relationship with you and Shakur?
Well, to answer your question, my big homie in boxing, my OG, is Shakur Stevenson, of course.
Oh,
Um, Me and Shakur got a like great relationship. Like we like brothers, bro. Like we really like brothers. Like I got two other brothers, and my brothers, he called my brothers his brothers also. Like we really like a family at this point. You feel what I'm saying? And this goes back into when he was going to the Olympics back in 2016. He was in training camp and he told the head coach at the time. He was like, "Bring Keyshawn out there." I'm 2016. I'm 16 years old, 17. He like, "Man, bring Keyshawn out there, man. I need to spar him." He'll give me some work for sparring. Head
mm,
coach didn't believe him. Long story short, they got me up out there anyways. You know what I'm saying? First day of sparring, everybody wondering why the hell Shakur Stevenson is saying, "Bring this kid out here to spar him," when
yeah.
Shakur is running through everybody in the training camp. You feel what I'm saying? So he called me out there, and long story short, I gave him good. We was going back and forth, like tit for tat, tit for tat. You feel what I'm saying? I just stayed out there with him, and ever since then, I moved the same gym, the same coach he had, K Karoma, and I've been building off Shakur, and K been helping me along the way.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That looks like a power team because Shakur Stevenson is with Terrence Crawford also, and then working with, and then managed by
And I sparred
Andre
Terrence
Ward.
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I sparred Terrence. I sparred
Oh,
Terrence Crawford right before the Pan Am game.
how'd that go?
Man, he nice. He
Yeah.
nice. Like he's nice. I like Terrence Crawford. I feel like he's better. I feel like he's better southpaw though.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
he's
he's
better
successful. I
southpaw.
mean, he's successful in any way he turns.
Yeah,
See,
definitely,
right there
definitely.
sounds like a story right there. When Floyd Mayweather was sparring Pernell Whitaker, and now Keyshawn Davis sparring with Terrence Crawford. I see
Yeah,
something special coming down the pipeline, y'all. I see something special, y'all.
yeah. He respect me though, man. After we finished sparring though, he was like, "Yeah, man, you probably one of the best ones." You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you. I just gotta keep working though." You feel me? But he gave me my respect like, after the sparring and stuff. So
Man, that's a good circle right there to be with, man. That's a good circle, man. Yo,
yeah,
so yo,
staying
and
strong as a circle, man.
it's true. It's true. Damn. Keyshawn, Shakur, Terrence, Ward, in the same gym and all that wisdom.
Yeah,
Damn. So what's up with your brothers, man? They box too, right?
definitely. My bigger brother just went to the Olympic trials with me. Back on the amateur judging, man, he got a bad decision and he lost in the trials. But he's a hell of a fighter. Also, he's one of the fighters where if you put him on the platform, he's gonna show you what he really can do. He just gotta
Okay.
get a chance to be on the platform to show everybody what he can do. Understand what I'm saying? My brother gonna be a problem, and then my little brother coming up under me, he's willing to go to the next Olympics, or at least just develop until he's ready to go pro. And honestly, I think my little brother is gonna be better than me and my oldest brother. Cause
Damn.
the little brothers always learn off the other brothers, and then he still got Shakur, then he's be around Terrence Crawford. Like it's no different from me and my brothers. They at where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? We all move together.
So y'all
So
coming
at the
like
end
the
of the day,
Russell. Y'all coming like the Russell
yes,
family.
yes, exactly. But we really on scene with it though. We on scene. We really working to get it better. You know what I'm saying? Just try to become better fighters at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? But we all doing it together though, man.
So
Me
when
and
you
my
come into
brothers.
the pro, when you come into the pros, man, that's what's up, man. Brotherly love, and y'all could push each other too. That's what's up. So are you working to have your own promotional company like a lot of these fighters here today?
Definitely. We actually working independently to open up our own brand, our clothing brand, and start like selling stuff online and stuff like that through Instagram. So we definitely focused on like our branding and then when we get to the pros, open up our own promotion and just moving forward with that.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Anything you want to add and let the fans know where to find you on Twitter and Instagram. You gotta get on that social media circuit. You see how it works for Ryan Garcia, huh? You see how it works for Ryan Garcia.
Well, I ain't no Instagram boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan Garcia.
Ooh.
I don't got no problem with Ryan Garcia. We boxing, no boxing, though. We all know he do a little bit too much for the social media.
Oh
You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh
We
man,
all like,
somebody gonna edit that part out. Ying.
you don't got to, man. You don't got to.
Not me.
I'm just saying, like, boxing, no boxing. Like, we all know, you can fight, bro. But if you just talk about social media, it's like, come on, Ryan. You doing a lot at this point. But
doing too
that's his
much.
stilo, though. I can't knock that joke. At the end of the day, his promotion is out the roof.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? I love his promotion, and I would love to have his promotion. How he going about it though? I probably wouldn't do it that way.
it's not your
But you
style.
can't knock it. Right, you can't knock it. You can't knock what he's doing. I don't want to knock
Yeah.
what any fighter doing because they get it in the ring at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, but also as a business, and we all understand that promotion is everything. Well, not everything, but it's big. It's
Yeah,
big.
it's damn near everything.
Right. It is
It's
everything.
damn near
It
everything.
is. It is. Like even
Because
people,
people didn't start knowing Tank until he got on with Floyd, and Floyd started putting him on that platform, so he could keep knocking them people out and on them platforms that people can see him. Before he was with Floyd, he had like I think like 3 fights, like probably just shows. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I feel like that promotion is everything. You feel me? If nobody see you, then it doesn't matter what type of talent you have.
yeah. I think he's in. Of course, being with Floyd Mayweather, you're gonna get some type of exposure and gonna get the spotlight. And that's why I like the routes like Virgil Ortiz, where he's actually making a name for himself. The Teofimo Lopez is making a name for himself. It's not like they're next to a big, um, even Ryan Garcia, even with all the promotions, he's next to Canelo Alvarez. So it's like
Yeah,
it's working for
like
him.
yeah, and you at least round somebody that worst kind of worst, you can go to Canelo Alvarez and with some help in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only gonna get better within the ring. So like worst kind of worst, you can always got like a mentor you can go to. Shakur got Andre Ward. I got Shakur. You feel what I'm saying? Like a great fighter always need another. I wouldn't say need a great fighter, but could always use another great fighter energy to be even greater within themselves.
Yeah, you cool with Andre Ward as well?
Definitely, it's good vibes with him.
You
Definitely.
you set, bro. You're set. Yeah. The only thing that you got to worry about is not being is losing the hunger, you know, and that's
Yeah,
it,
that's for real though. Especially times like now,
right? Hey,
with
you
stuff
get
not really going on. You
yeah,
get you
man.
get you get you feel like you get full after a while, man. You just like, man.
That's
It's
that's
like,
the way I
man.
see boxing right now. To be honest, I see a lot of fighters where they're losing the hunger. Real. I don't know if it's the money. I don't know if it's the money or it's just that.
I mean, it's definitely the money because if you put it in perspective, if you making the money, and nowadays you got social media to cover up a lot of the stuff that's not really going on, but it looks appealing. So nowadays you got social media to help you out, and then whatever money you do have, it's feel like you don't really got to get more of it because like you comfortable already. It's like you set. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you fight for millions, stuff like that. But a lot of these fighters do get comfortable, and you know what I'm saying? They just get comfortable, and they happy with that.
If I could understand anything about being comfortable, is because I understand if you fight in 100, like you said, you had 160 plus amateur bouts, then you're gonna go to the
Yep.
pros, and I think that people don't count all those fights like it's a wear and tear. I think that I always say it a lot of times on my live show. I say that boxing fans are probably the most delusional fans of all sports. Like they actually think that these fighters are robots. So like they don't think that they think the hands are actually made to hit skulls time and time again. Like there's no wear and tear. Um,
Right.
and I think that
Right.
people forget that a lot of pros they actually got their 100, almost 200 bouts in the amateurs. They go to the pros, they get their 20 bouts, and there's some wear and tear. It's hard to stay hungry, especially when you sleeping in silk sheets, like Marvin Hagler says. Do you see yourself? Do you see
Yeah.
yourself losing that hunger?
Yeah. No, no. Me personally, no. I honestly like fighting. I honestly, that's what I like to do. Like right now, where we not fighting and not doing nothing right now, I can't wait till I get in the ring again. Like I just want to get that adrenaline going again. You know what I'm saying? In training camp, getting ready for a fight. Like I'm missing all of that right now. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm young right now, but as I get older and stuff like that, I know I'm gonna be fighting for the big checks. That's probably gonna make me be like, why I'm going to the gym. But if I'm getting, say if I'm getting 10 million for one fight, that now I know I already touched that 10 million that fight. That means I know I can go higher than that.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna keep trying to do. Just keep trying to elevate. Same way Floyd did. You know what I'm saying? Floyd's patient within a lot of fights to make sure he get the right fight at that time, which made the most sense. Understand what I'm saying? And that's exactly how every other fighter should play their cards within their career, and that's exactly how I'm trying to play mine.
I feel you, man. I know in the beginning I asked you about the pay cuts and what the COVID has done to boxing. I want to ask you this: if you was
Hmm.
pro and they asked you to take a pay cut, would you take it?
If I was pro already,
Yeah.
it depends on how much of a choice do I have.
Good answer.
Depends on how much leeway, how much leverage I have. Like if I'm a Canelo not if he does take a pay cut, it's not gonna be a chunk.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they need Canelo right now. But if we talking like a lower end, more like a lower end, like a tank. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a more lower end $1 million. Like he probably would have to because the
See,
leverage at the end of the day.
so Demetrius Andrade, he said earlier, when was it? Yesterday in an interview, he said that he wouldn't take no pay cuts. He don't think that fighters coming up should take the pay cuts. That the guys that should take the pay cuts, if it's anybody, will be Anthony Joshua, Triple G, and Canelo Alvarez, and that will actually supersize, and bring and everybody will get paid even better if they the one that take a pay cut. And some people be
That's
like,
I don't
"What?"
think that's fair though. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think that's fair
yeah,
because as a fighter, you work for what they work for what they got at the end of the day. And as
mm,
a fighter, you should feel the same way. Now, as a fighter, how could you say that about them? What if you was in their predicament?
yeah,
You
man.
work for you work for all that money and that contract that you signed off on. Nobody knew coronavirus was gonna hit. You feel what I'm saying? So how could you tax the top guys that's getting the most money for what they work for because of something out of their control? You feel what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man.
I don't agree
Yo,
with that.
yo, thank you, man, for joining me, my brother. Of course, I'm gonna be pumping you up. Going, yo, everybody, look out for Keyshawn Davis. Damn it, look out for the future. For the future, forget the future. The now, the now.
What's good, G?
That's good. That's good. So, damn, I forgot what I asked you in the last. I said, yeah, we want to leave your information, and I'll put it in the description box on the Twitter feed. You're a gamer, and anybody, what's your game? So people out here be like, yo, I want to play Keyshawn Davis on a video game, and let me see. He probably could whoop my ass, but I whoop his ass in a video game.
Man, I'll be on that 2K crazy, man. I'm about to start getting on that Warzone though, but I'll be on that 2K crazy lately. My player.
Damn, my son be he a streamer. He a gamer right there. So
For
my son
real.
will probably play. He like, oh shoot, dad. All right, I got
Now he'll probably really do me in, man. I ain't messing with your son, man. He probably gonna post me and everything, man. I can't get done like that, man.
him. These kids they play 7 hours a day. Ain't no school.
Yeah, I'm about to say ain't no school since last year, literally.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, so you train. So you're gonna train today, or you already did your role work. You did your work, strength and conditioning, and things of that nature.
Nah, I'm chilling today. I'll probably get back in the gym tomorrow though, for sure.
That's that's what's up, man. Sparring, you sparring every
Hmm.
day, or just taking it light.
Nah, I be sparring about 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying? I don't be really trying to do too much contact. You know what I'm saying? Just staying sharp, staying in shape.
Man, you gotta get to Boots Ennis, man. Get that work.
Oh no, I'm gonna get there. I've been saying that because Shakur just sparred him. Shakur just sparred him right before we came out of Houston, and I was telling Shakur I've been wanting to spar him, but after Shakur finished sparring him, he really made me want to go spar him because he was saying some good things about him, like, nah, Keyshawn, like you gotta spar him. It's like he usually say I'm the only person that really give him work technically, but he sparred Boots and he was like Boots showed him something. So I'm like, all right, Boots gotta show me something next then.
All right, all right. Yo, and matter of fact, even before you go, even talking about sparring, what do you feel about the
Yeah.
Gervonta Tank Davis and Red Catch and sparring actually coming out? That's supposed to be some type of, it's supposed to be like an unwritten rule, right? Whatever stays in sparring, stays in sparring. But it seems like this generation is just putting out these sparring, these 30-second clips. How do you feel about that?
If the gym don't say no sparring, I mean, if the gym don't say no recording, this is free band to me.
Oh,
If you see a camera up and you don't say stop recording, then it's all good. You feel me? But now if you're doing it on a steep, then it's different. Now you're recording and you posted it. That's a problem. You
yeah,
feel
yeah.
me? So
I would think it would be some type of mutual respect. If it goes out, we both agree, and then even I think sometimes boxers has to check their own camp. Like, yo, my man, yeah. Don't put that out. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be like
yeah.
that, but it seems like everybody's trying to. Hey, maybe it's coronavirus. Maybe it's that. Maybe there's no fights and we're getting sparring fights. How about that? I'm getting entertained.
Nah, man, we getting sparring clips. I need to see the whole match because that clip could have been nowhere near how the sparring went. You never know
Oh
nowadays.
man, yeah, you froze. You froze up again. All right, you good. You good. Man, somebody did that to you, man.
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
put them little 5-10 second clip where they probably clipped you or whatever. How would you feel, huh?
You're back.
You good? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. How would you feel that if that happened to you? That they get the little 20 to 15 clips where they were successful and then they put that out. How would Keyshawn Davis feel, huh?
I'm going back to spar you that next day. if it's even a clip to where you can find something like that, I'm going back to spar you the next day for sure. Because I don't even think that even happened though. I don't think that happened. Because me personally, I see stuff out when I'm in the ring too. What's going on outside the ring? I'm gonna
Okay.
see somebody recording. You feel me? Like I seen Terrence Crawford do it one time. He in the middle of sparring, like focus. The next thing you know, he like stop recording. I
Oh
just
yeah.
told the lady real quick, like stop recording. Like when nobody else was paying attention, I'm like, oh dang, I didn't even see her. But yeah, I'm that type of person. You feel me? So, but if I was to get posted, I mean, for real, I'm gonna take mine on the chin, bro. Because I done posted so many people, I can't get mad on the person that posted me. You feel me? I'm gonna take mine on the
Ah,
chin. I ain't really tripping about all that. For real, for real.
so you're on that tip too, huh? So they gotta come
Yeah.
prepared. Just hey, you be like, yo, if you don't want to be filmed, yo, you better come prepared and give me some good work, or you're gonna be exposed.
Nah, hell nah.
You're like,
Ain't no pressure like that, man. I'm just saying, ain't no recording on my end if you don't want it done, and ain't no gonna recording on your end.
yeah, you was breaking up there. I was gonna say that's some good pressure though. What's good, intangible? What's good, Sacramento? What's good, L? Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's some good pressure though. Like, yo, my man, you
Who?
gonna give me that good work or you gonna be exposed. I think that's some good pressure.
That might be too much pressure, man. That might be too much pressure applied to them peoples, man. That's like saying if you get in the ring with Tank nowadays, Tank. You know, Tank throwing the blicks, Tank throwing them knockout shots. You feel what I'm saying? You can't just expect not to get a 20-minute clip out of Tank.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
feel me?
to
For the most of the people he spar or fight, you feel me? You gonna get something by the Tank.
yeah, man, to be honest, it was just not only that he clipped Red Catch, you know, I think a lot of people also was looking at the, you know, that belly too. Feel me?
But we already know that about Tank though. Like we already know that, man. They be talking about the wrongs. That's the obvious. They gonna talk about the same thing that we always gonna keep seeing. We
Yeah.
been through that all time. You feel me? Talk about what he done.
Yeah.
Let's stick
But it
to the
was fun.
boxing.
We like, I know I was saying that on the live show. I'm like, yo, man, people got to make up their mind. People like, yo, why he's still in Baltimore? Why he's not on the gym? And now he's in the gym, and you're still talking about the belly. At least
Right. Thank you. At least he's doing something right.
right? I'm telling you, man, boxing fans are
You
all the
can't do
time.
nothing right.
I
You
know.
can't do nothing right.
I know. It got to the point where if you get clipped, if you lose a round, that's it. You lost the fight. He got exposed. He got exposed. If you lose one round, it got to that point now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Man, that's Floyd fault.
All right, damn.
That's a fact. That's Floyd fault, man. Floyd can put all this pressure on all these boys, man. That's crazy.
I know, man.
Floyd put all this pressure on these boys.
He did. He did. And until somebody clips that, it's always gonna go back to, well, if Floyd was there, you can't beat Floyd.
Yes, the next one is definitely gonna be like that. But I'm cool with that. You can compare me to the next great. You feel me? If I'm the greatest in this generation, I'm cool with that. Because I can't be in the next one or the one before me. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
Just make sure you compare me to the last one.
If you when you hit pro, where you gonna start off? What division? Because you're 100, you're a lightweight. You're in 138 right now, the amateurs with this. But you gonna go lightweight or you gonna go straight to the 140?
Where you see me going?
I see you could dabble the 135. I could see you 130, 135, 140. But 135, I could see you start off at 130, but if you're already fighting at 138, 135 is cool. I think I see you at your best with your style.
At 35?
At 35, yeah.
I'm going to go to 30.
Yeah, and that's why I think in my opinion, I'd be like, yeah, I think he'll start off at 130. Because who's that 130? I think 130 is a good division. Yeah, Shakur. You ain't Shakur?
I'm not fighting Shakur though. I'm not, hell no.
Boo!
I would never fight Shakur. That ain't even happening.
Why not? Why not? Oh, he's a brother, but why not? Maybe you're gonna be forced to fight Shakur.
Why? Who?
Hey, Shane. Look, Shane Mosley, Oscar de la Hoya was boys, man. And it just got to the point where they gotta fight.
To the point where
Zab Judah, Floyd Mayweather.
Me and this man's in the same house right now, like brothers. Like, I'm not fighting that man. It would never happen.
Man, I fought my own brother. You can fight your brother
for 900 million.
All right. That's what's up. That's respect, though. I think that's why Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter, they want to fight each other, something like that. They're friends. They don't want to. It has to be something out of the ordinary. Sean Porter said that.
You mean Errol Spence and Sean?
No, Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. That Sean Porter said that they're friends, that he wouldn't fight them, and like a year ago he said that, and it would be. He said I will have to talk to Terrence Crawford, if you really want to do it, but we have a friendship that's bigger than boxing. That's what he said.
That's respected though. Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah.
I'm a boxer, no boxing. Sometimes it be like that. Like, I mean, if you can say that, me and Shakur. I mean, like, but that's not my friend though. That's my brother.
Okay. It's big.
A lot of people don't know that though. People just think like he's just a mentor to me and he just be in my ear every once in a while. Like, no, like I'd really be with him.
That's
I'm
what's
with
up
him right now.
That's what's up. Yo, tell Shakur said what's up.
I got you.
Good showcase last fight. Love the body work. Love that body shot. Damn, that was good. And you know what? I was like, well, I gotta see some power from Shakur. This one, I gotta see power.
So he delivered. That's all he was training for. He was training to be more aggressive. He wasn't training for the power. He wasn't training to like see how hard he can hit and nothing like that. He was just training to be more aggressive.
Yeah, because right now they looking, especially his age, where you know what I mean. You can't really critique anybody this at your age because y'all young, y'all still growing. You're not even adult, full blown like 24, 25. So of course, when it comes to the Devin Haney's of the world, Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia, is their power growing? Is their power? So that's all. We all know he probably got one of the best techniques of all the young dudes, Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah,
And I think
definitely.
so I think probably the only thing that people was, let me see if his power got he got more power now. And when I was looking at his last fight, I was like, yo, let me see, he got more power. I said, he got to do it in the 5th round. And then the 5th round pass, but then I know he busted his hand on, I forgot, the 4th round or something. I said, damn. And I'm saying, he busted his hand, and then he did it in the 6th round. I'm like, all right, thank you.
There you go, finally.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Nah, I knew he was gonna get dude up out of there though. I already knew it. I seen it.
Yeah, man. But that's the type of combination that I seen you in the amateur, man. That body work. That body work. That's why these judges got to start counting them body shots, man.
Hey man, he be lasting on them 3 rounds too, man. He be lasting. Like, he's experienced enough to know how to last on 3 rounds, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like more rounds. Like I'm saying, all I'm saying is he's a great amateur. He's great at what he do, but
Yeah.
he can't take it no level higher than that.
So Andy
Not
Cruz and Keyshawn Davis in the pros. That's gonna be big.
for no reason.
And you know he'll come in Spanish and be like, "Hey, you to be hing every time."
I
You
need to
know,
learn some Spanish and some dance moves on his ass. That's what I need
oh,
to learn.
you need to, man. You need
Hey, now
to.
let's be real though. Let's be real though. This could be the same situation with Robisi and Shakur.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
true.
worried about Robisi being Shakur.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody worried about that. You feel me? So,
No,
and
it's
they
true.
still trying to hype that up. But
Yeah,
Robisi got to show the fans more because right about now, ain't nobody worried about that.
yeah.
You feel me? It's
I,
gonna be the same exact way.
you do seem like you got more. You got a pro style though, and that's what I see. You use your power a lot. You don't waste punches. In the amateur circuit, they throw a lot of punches. A lot of punches. They rushing, and it's all about accumulating punches. High value punches. They're successful in the amateurs. That's what judges like. But I don't see you wasting punches. I think maybe that's why you probably get you don't get the decision over Andy Cruz. You know, you commit more to your punches. You don't waste punches, and I think that's what it is. I think you got more. The way I'm seeing in some of your fights, I haven't seen it all, but some of the fights I say this guy got a pro style. They go straight to the pros and start breaking ribs.
Yeah, that's
That's what I
definitely
see.
though. Like, my coach been training me like that. Like I said, alongside Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And I pick up and I see everything. And not only him, not only my coach Shakur, me personally, I go back and watch a lot of fights. I
Oh,
watched Floyd Mayweather when he fought Ricky Hatton. That's one of my favorite fights. I watched
yeah.
how actually Muhammad Ali fought on his back foot, how smooth he did it, and how he could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every fighter that they done great at, I try to take their greatest ability and put it into my game. You feel what I'm saying? Just to make me a great fighter all the way around on everything.
That's the
Make
difference
me
between about
aggressive,
being you're a student of the game. That's the difference.
right? Exactly. Whether it's aggressive, my defense, my feet, you feel what I'm saying? My upper body movement. I really just try to put everything in critique and make it the best I can make it.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yo, but my brother, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and the honor to interview you, my brother. Thanks, man. Anything you want to say to your fans or the boxing world?
Right, man. Shout out DB3, man. Me and my 2 other brothers, Kelvin and Keyshawn Davis. We got some apparel coming soon. And that promotional thing when we get the ball rolling on in the pros. But shout out DB3. Shout out my mother. You know what I'm saying? She was a big help throughout my whole career. Shout out her, Wanda Davis.
Shout
And
out to Mom
just
Dukes.
right. And just my 2 sisters also that was supporting me, Shanice and Chantel. But just for the Keyshawn fans itself, man. Um, when these fights open back up, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a whole different fighter, whole
You going
smarter fighter. I'm really like a pro in the amateur ring. You know what I'm saying? So just look out for the next amateur fight being held somewhere in this world, man. You gotta pop up somewhere.
Oh, we
You might
gonna
not fight
look
till like
out.
next year.
We gonna look out. The Olympian, he gonna bring the gold, man. He's gonna bring the gold. He gonna shine that
Definitely.
silver that you had, and you gonna turn it into gold, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm probably gonna throw them silvers away and just put the gold right there.
Yeah.
Forget the whole
Wait,
2 gold silvers.
Yeah, well, there's no losing. I don't believe there's really losing in boxing. It's probably is experience. So you got the experience, and it makes you stronger. You're gonna go back to the drawing board. Gonna get stronger. Get that goal for America. Then go to the professional, and hopefully you're not gonna get an email bell. You're not gonna get anything handed to you. You're gonna win it.
Nah, I ain't getting no email, Joe. That ain't happening. I don't even think they like me like that, man.
You don't think they like you like that?
I don't think they like me like that yet. I still got a lot of proving to do.
Oh man,
I gotta earn my email belt.
yo, you're a cool brother, man. Yo, God bless you, man.
All right, G, man. Nice talking to you.
All right, man. Thanks. Y'all already know, man. The #1 amateur boxer in America, Keyshawn Davis, baby. Gonna bring the gold. Gonna bring the gold. He's gonna make the Olympics. He's gonna make that medal be the most prestige title like it used to be. When Oscar de la Hoya said, would you rather have a gold medal or a world title was more important to you? Oscar de la Hoya said, the gold medal is more important. You ask Sugar Ray Leonard what's more important, a world title or the gold medal? He said a gold medal. Keyshawn Davis could actually just go straight to the pros. Easy. Got the money right there on the table waiting for him. Saying, nah, I got to get that gold.